So this little guy snapped off a few days ago, well, weeks ago, and it's currently being held on by tape. Shitty tape, but tape nonetheless, right? Now, from what I can tell, this thing is not built that strongly from Toyota. There you go. And they tend to break a lot. I have a replacement one that I got on eBay, which is supposed to be improved. If you look right here, this thing has a little metal bracket inside of it, whereas the OEM one clearly does not. So, swapping this out should be fairly easy. From what I can tell, it should just be a couple screwed bolts in, and then clips, and that's it. Oh no, it broke here too. Never mind. I'm gonna pull this thing apart and see how to get it off. So I'm gonna guess that step one to replacing this piece is to actually pop the trunk open and remove the inner trim. So let's get to doing that. So I'm gonna be figuring this process out as I go along as well. But from what I can tell, that there's two screws. One on that handle right there, and one on that handle right there. I'm gonna pop those off, and it doesn't look like there's any other fasteners holding the trim panel in. So from there on, I'm just gonna rip it off gently, or pry it off gently, and see if it comes out. At which point I should have access to the bolts that hold in the top of the trim panel. Okay, so now that those screws are off, it should just be as easy as just trying to pry it off. That thing is now out. So now you can see the 4 bolts that would have been holding that plastic piece on. We'll take those off and then put the new one on. Okay, so let's see if this slides out as easy as everybody said it would. Nope. Did I take the right thing off? Damn it, let's see. Maybe I didn't. I got the wrong bolts. I need to get those ones. That's funny. Okay, let's do this again. It's the 4 bolts on the bottom. I took the 3rd brake light bolt off. Great. Damn, I'm stupid. Let's do this again. Next part you want to do is remove the actual button that actuates the trunk, so that's just 2 filter screws right there. Once that's out, you should be able to just pull this and toss it away. I'm going to try and save it for the emblem, but the emblem's kind of messed up. Part of me wants to find that light up one that came on the FRS BRZs, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, this switch is kind of falling apart, but it seems to be working fine, I think. The plastics are cracked and all that, but I'm still going to put it in the new one because I really don't want to replace it. So to put it in, just orientate this the right way. My piece that was broken was on the in way, and just slide it right in, and then put the screws in. The screws will expand inside, and boom. Ooh, I don't like doing this. It feels very nervous. That one in, and that one in. So now I have my button in, my backup camera lead in, and I just need to find a way to get the backup camera lead through here. And then we're good. Actually, I should probably explain the backup camera. So I'm going to install the backup camera in this car later on, but I didn't want to take all this stuff off again. So I just decided to drill the hole, pop it in, and it's a nice OEM style one because I hate the license plate backup cameras. But yeah, there it is. Okay, so now we have the actual button in and the backup camera in. I routed the wire through this grommet, which I'm going to tape up in a moment and put back in the car. So all in all, this is turning out to be a really simple, easy job. So I'm going to reinstall this right here, put these 4 bolts. You will need to reinstall this little screw, pushpin thing, and tap it back in, and then it should bolt right up. Let's do this. It got cold, by the way, which is why I look like this. So, step one is to route this backup camera through, or backup camera line in the car through the hole. Check. Grommet is in. Now one bolt hole. Let's try to play this. There we go. Okay, so now I'm back out here. It's been a couple days since I put this thing on, but it works great so far. The fitment is fine over here, right? But when you come on to here, you can tell that one of the clips is a little bit misaligned, so it doesn't clip into the third brake light properly. Also, I gotta clean off the glue residue since I did have this on here for a few days, or actually a week. Now, as for the backup camera, I probably should have explained it in more detail, but all I had to do was drill a hole in here, and then I routed the wires to the exact same grommet that was already being used to route the brake light wires. I did scuff it up right here, but overall, it does look good. It does fix my problem, and it is way more secure and feels a lot stronger than the original Toyota part. Again, that little metal bracket makes a huge difference, and yeah, that's about it. Trunk opens and closes, but the car is locked right now, and I am not going to go inside to find the key. But yeah, I'm debating on where to actually paint it to match the car or keep it black. I kind of like the whole aesthetic of the black, not gonna lie. But other than that, yeah, that's one job done. Now to move on to motor mounts. Once I get the stereo, that's when I'll wire in the actual backup camera. It's currently running the stock OEM Toyota Pioneer head unit, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. There's no bass, everything feels really tinny, but again, it's from 2007, so what can you expect? Still gotta work on this thing, still gotta work on this thing. Got a Lexus and the Mustang in the garage, and a Honda. Oh, I love cars, but why do I feel so overwhelmed by all of this? But yeah, maturing as a car guy is realizing the daily is #1 priority. Oh shit.